Listen, it was a very poor first half performance from us. Really, really poor. I think we put 5 points on the board at half time. That's not in keeping with where we wanted to be at that stage in the game. Clearly, made far too many errors. Basic errors, the handling errors. Even our balls, that would normally go to hand weren't going to hand. Too many were hitting the ground. I think a response, in the second half, was strong. Came back, won the second half, created loads of scoring chances. Maybe, had we taken 1 or 2 more, we maybe could have pushed it a little bit more. I'd have liked to have gotten it down, maybe below 6 if we could, and really ask some questions at that stage. But Cork came back and got a couple of scores at times when we were after gaining momentum, and it knocked us back again.
Do these games matter? I know that sounds like a dumb question, but you have 2 games now until between now and the championship. It's a fair distance from that to what you're hoping your championship team is going to look like, or your championship performance is.
Listen, every game matters, right? Yeah. And we go out to win every single game without a shadow of a doubt. Just tonight we were played off the pitch. Cork's movement was just too much for us, but. Listen, our focus is on ourselves, and we just didn't do enough of the things that we want to do right on the day, and that's on us. And we've got to go back and keep working on it in training. We will, and clearly it's a challenge at the minute for us, but it's a challenge that we will embrace, and we will absolutely work together as a group, on and off the pitch, in order to make sure that we can get to where we want to be. So we have a chance again now next week, and we'll be interested to see the response from the players now next weekend.
And do you worry at all that the compactness of the season this year, sometimes you could go a game like this in February, you go, sure, what does it matter, the championship's in June?
No.
The Easter Sunday is 7 weeks away now.
Yeah, listen, this is around the corner. We all know it's around the corner. We're all working towards it, but listen, at the end of the day, our focus week to week is on that week. We're not looking at the broader picture of championship coming around the corner. We're just focusing on working as hard as we can during the week, producing the best performance we can at the weekend. Of the 3 games thus far, we'd be satisfied with only one of those performances. That's the bottom line. So listen, we'll go back to the field again in Kiely on Tuesday night. We will work hard again Tuesday night, and we will try and be a better team next weekend. And the players, I know, are hurting at the moment. They're finding it difficult, but there's great character in this group, there's great leadership in this group, there's tremendous ability in this group, and when these boys' backs are put to the wall, I know the response that they will give, and I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever what that response will be. And I wouldn't want to be in this position with any other bunch of men.
Are you hoping for a turnaround like, let's say, last season, where it was on the 4th game of the league, where the team started playing, getting their game together after 3 losing performances before that?
With 2 last year. No, listen, no 2 seasons are the same, right? And the manpower isn't even the same. At the end of the day, different fellas are in and out, and different fellas have injuries, obviously, as well. So, we don't look at it like that. At the moment, we're just living from week to week and working towards the next game. And our focus this week now will shift to the game next Sunday, and heading to Innis and trying to put in the best performance we possibly can down there. And that's the bottom line.
What do you think is different?
Sorry?
What do you think is different from when Limerick are at their peak when you watch?
So we're not accurate at what we're doing at the moment. We're not doing the basics well. We're dropping balls. We're not hitting the ball to hand. We're not completing passes. And full credit to the opposition. They're putting a lot of pressure on. We've had 3 almighty challenges have come against us. In Wexford, Galway, and Cork. And it's a piece of work for us to get that going, and we will. I've no doubt we will. But at the moment, we're just going to have to keep working hard on it. That's it.
Have you anybody to come back?
Come back?
Are you missing anybody that you sort of repatriate into the group?
There's other. Obviously, Garrod will be available next weekend. Yeah. Seamus won't. There's fellas coming and going. So we'll see how things are during the week.
What's the position with Sean Finn?
Sean Finn took a bang to the head. We just out of caution, we said we'd keep him off. It was the boys did a head injury assessment, so they felt that the prudent thing was not to put him back in. So we'll always err on the side of caution with a bang to the head. That's it.
Thanks, John. Sorry, John, I don't know if the lads asked you there, but just on something that was a big feature of that game, and it was the same at Thurles last night, was referees blowing for a throw as opposed to, or identifying as a throw as opposed to a hand pass. Like, what you read of that? Like, it does seem like one of these things they're clamping down on in the league.
They are. They do it every year, sure. You know, so yeah, it's not my biggest concern at the moment.
No, fair
you know, I think we were only blowing for one. Keane's one, I think, was one. So listen, that's only one free in the whole game, so I'm not going to get excited about that. It's an area they're focusing in on. You know, the players and the coaching staff will react in kind and will obviously work harder to make sure that the hand passes are clean. But yeah, it's not a big deal really.
Kieran Kingston was saying if it's done in the league, we'd hope to be the same for the championship or some consistency really.
Oh yeah, we'll be looking for consistency, all right, I'd say, Michael. Yeah. Listen, as I said, the hand pass wouldn't be my biggest concern right now. You know, we've got to keep working hard, keep trying to improve on performances, and you know, hopefully we'll come back with a better performance